That's how good I am, bitch!
Alright, let's get into things, shall we? Hope this is all good and working. Alright, let's fucking do some shit. Okay. Fuck, where was I last time? I'm not gonna lie, I've been fucking grinding this game for longer than I probably should be. Congratulations, Spring, getting in first. How you doing, mate? Lovely to see you. And, fuck, is my Cthulhu gonna die? Don't fucking do that. Don't do that, even if I have called you adopted. Nice. Alright, hang on. Is I Spring lasagna every day as fuck virtual tuber? Yes, indeed. Dear God, should I be worried that you could success?
I am the storm that is approaching.
Guess what? Chicken butt. Yeah, what? 10 Street. Fucking hell, man! God damn! That's at least 3. But yeah, fuck, what's changed since last time? Adopted's stronger. Help is stronger. Durgs is stronger. And Gwyneth Paltrow is about the same. Gwyneth Paltrow is about the same, roughly. Logistically, a little bit, something like that. And hang on, what should I be doing? You know what? I realized I've I could just go back to the gym, buy me a monster for my efforts. That's a bit demanding there, mate, ain't it? A bit demanding there. That's not very nice. How dare they? Can you believe the audacity? I think the 175 you're paying for is a worthy cause. But you're... I'm not paying for views. If I wanted to pay 175 for some views, I'd be talking to those robots we keep banning. You know the robots. The ones that start out with a normal name and then it just goes into gibberish. You wouldn't want your beloved... Do not call yourself my beloved. Ew, that is disgusting. Never do that again. No, absolutely not. No, get far away. Not touching that with a 7-foot pole. Nuh-uh. No. Nuh-uh. Oh no, I dropped my drink! Oh, piss, you're rotten. Don't do that. My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. Ah, dear. But yeah, not touching that. Not touching the word beloved. Nuh-uh. That scares me. Also, Ardlock's in second. Well done, my dude. How you doing? Know what? Goodness. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love that one, but I think my favourite one of them quotes is like, "Where's your Brian? You need me to tell." Where's your Brian? You need me to tell. I love that one. It's so thick, and it's so to the point at the same time. Oh, honey, I am not threatened by you. My man wouldn't touch you with 10-foot pole. You're just mad. Because I have a chick, and that's time a chick. You don't have a man. So it looks like you're the panini press. Derry-derry-ash. I think you're being derry-ash. Derry-derry-ash. I love that one. I love that one. Gianni, hello, how are you? Everything okay? But yeah, I love that one. Like some of the old clips from Britain's Got Talent are fucking phenomenal. Like oh god, kind of mixed. Oh shit. Like Spring, if you get the chance, search up J-Star Valentine. Like he has the coolest name I've ever heard. And he bigs himself up to be like the next viral sensation. The next viral sensation of 2008. And he sings like absolute crap. It's great. How are you? How are you, buddy? I'm doing alright. I'm okay. Yeah, that's the one! The one who tries to showcase that he's got range. And as a result, he sings Hallelujah in like 11 different pitches at once. Which, like, it doesn't work. Like, if he had just sang it normally and not tried to be the biggest show-off on earth, he probably would have gotten through just fine. But he had to go like, Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Like, it's so... Oh, God. Click or click? Click. Click is like, you know, the... Like, click with the QE. Like, click. Click. That one, that's the... that's the one that's like clubs and shit. You don't get my reference. No, sorry, I'm not that cool. Most of my jokes are aged from like 2008. Goodness me. But yeah. Oh god, one of the things that I do like to do in my free time, like, if I've got YouTube open, then I'll just like look through like either documentaries or like old auditions. It says gay blokes audition for either X Factor or BGT, don't remember. And someone asks click or click. Oh dear. Oh god, no, I need to find that one. Oh goodness me. Like one of the other ones that I like was oh, what is it? Honey G, is it? Is Honey G still alive? I hope she's still. Wait, is Honey? What was Honey G? What the fuck was that? Yes, she's alive. That's a woman? Mate, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know what Honey G was. I thought it was just this being. This collection of organic matter that culminated to create some of the strangest songs you've ever seen. H to the O to the N to the G, it's Honey G. Oh god, it's such a bizarre thing to really think of. Because like X Factor has made some of the biggest artists, arguably of the 2010s. Like out of X Factor came people like Little Mix and fucking One Direction. And it also made Honey G. and J Star Valentine. Like, it's so strange to think of. You know? Brit is old, yeah. X Factor. I think the... Oh shit, you're in... I think you're in America. It's like the British equivalent of American Idol. You know what I mean? Mystery show? Not quite. Basically, it's this TV series where some random blokes or some random folk from the common public basically go to this spot that's in, like, some of them are in London, some are in Manchester, some are in, like, Birmingham and shit like that. And they'll show what they can do. They'll show their talent as a singer. And some of them end up being really good. Like, Harry Styles was originally on there. Each of the members of One Direction were originally on there. That's how they formed. But you also have some right freaks. Also on Switzerland. Oh shit, my apologies. But yeah, X Factor's like the English equivalent of American Idol. And you get some right fucking weirdos. Up, you've seen the grandma and she's like, we're having a gangbang. Oh god. That is one that I did not need to remember. Oh god. Oh dear. But yeah, mate, I love some of these old ones. Like, some of them are absolutely great. Mainly because of their shit. Wait, let me find more. Oh god, what other ones were there? Oh, let me think. Because some of them were just, like... Johnny, if you do get the Mum's on the Run... Oh my god. But yeah, Johnny, if you do get the chance, just search up bad X Factor auditions. Where's your mama gone? Just if you get the chance, because, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, you're expecting shit, you get shit, but it's kind of impressive. It's one of those things where it's like, Jesus, I was expecting it to be bad, but good God. You know? Dear. Ooh, hello. Oh shit, we had you in the last game, didn't we? No, hang on. Let's see if we can actually catch this. I'm intrigued, because I know that it's just going to teleport away. But I'm intrigued. Are you all... No, that was Britain's Got Talent, you fraud! I have YouTube on my TV next to me. Aha, yeah, I do. Are you alright? No, you are all left. And then there's the immediate 4 buzzes. Oh my god. Oh goodness. Hang on, what else can I recommend? Let me think. So if we are adding the... Oh, if we're adding like BGT to it as well, there's one that I'll never forget about. Have you ever heard of Gatus Candice? May I aspire to be half as confident with some of the stuff that I say as he is. Because, like, the guy went up there just going, you know, public toilets, they are vital important, but you cannot live in them because there's no fridge or microwave. Yeah, my name is Gatus Candice. If you want to follow me, he says, he turns around, this is what I look like from behind. I'm like, it's... That guy, yeah, he's absolutely great. I miss him. I miss that fella. Wait, is he still uploading to YouTube? Because I remember at one point, there was a video that he made, which was how to open a playground gate. And then he made a video like 3 days afterwards going, now I understand some of you watched my last video and got a bit confused. So let me show you how to leave the playground. So you do the same mosh. Oh god. Have you seen the disabled kid who's like, Harry Potter's has had a nasty Quidditch accident? Oh my god. One of my favourite ones was What's the name of that? Oh, the Hallelujah guy is impressive. It is impressive how this is somebody that had like major potential, but he skunks it because he tries a little too hard. Hello, Moshi. Hi, how are you? One of my favorite ones though was the what was the name? Wait, Moshi. Oh shit, it's Arian. My bad. What's the name of that? Oh god, what was the name of that mute comedian? Oh, what was his name? Do you know what I mean? The one who went, you might recognize me. Like he had like a text-to-speech machine. And he really like kind of delved into it in ways that most wouldn't. And so the individual went, now I know some of you think you might recognize me. So allow me to demonstrate where you might recognize me from. The next train is arriving. Oh god, it's a silly little thing. It's funny. Ah, yeah, dude. I'm all good. How are you, Arian? Hope everything's okay. Oh god, who else was that? You know what? Have you seen Lorraine Bowen? I don't think I have. Though I do have to ask, is he as good as the true GOAT? The GOAT of Britain's Got Talent, the Wiggle Wine guy. What was his name? Was it Don Chestakis or something? Everyone's good at cooking something, I'm good at cooking crumble. What was the name of the Wiggle Wine guy? It was like Donchez something. Like he had one of the best artist names I've ever seen. It was like DD something. Donchez Dakers. That was it. Oh god. Is he still around? Hang on. Where is he? Wait, is he on Spotify? You sounded more excited than Moshi than my actual name. No, I forgot the words. It was like the first introduction thing, and it was like, oh shit, new person. One of the artist names, and you can't even remember it. I don't think I know that one. Do you recognize the song Wiggle Wine? There was a song that he did, which was one that he wrote himself, Wiggle Wine. Because you wiggle and you whine and a wiggle wine. Oh god, what else was there? What other good ones were there? We had fuck. I'll watch more of those auditions later. Oh yeah, I do. Shit, am I getting smacked? No, adopted! Don't you fucking die. But yeah, they're silly little things, and I think they're funny. I like to watch some of them in my spare time, you know what I mean? Alright. The gym has been beaten. And we didn't even have to evolve Ralts. Okay, can I fuck off now? By the way, I took a break from classes and replayed one of my favorite games. Took a break from classes and replayed one of my favorite all-time favorite games. Ooh, what did you replay? What are you playing? Titanfall 2. Oh, that's a good shout. I don't think I can think of any more. I mean, some of them are coming to mind. Like, what was his name? It was another comedian. I think it was Deliso Chaponda. I think that's his name, otherwise I might have just been very racist or something. Hang on. Deliso. Was that his name? It was his name! Oh my god. Like, he might be one of the happiest men I've ever seen on any show ever. Shit, he's on tour? Where the fuck's he touring? Guildford, Bradford, Salwat Centre, Staffordshire, New Milton, Orham by Sea. Shit, these are like these aren't exactly not big name locations, but fair play to them. Oh, I might actually go and check them out at one of these if I get the chance. But yeah. Ah, goodness. Delisa Japonda was a standout. I think he was like the first comedian to get like third place, which was at the time the furthest anybody had ever gotten. Or any comedian had ever gotten. What a show you watched as a kid? I think a lot of the shows I watched as a kid were very... what were they? I feel like a lot of them will have aged like milk. If we're talking like live TV shows, because I watched stuff like The In-Betweeners and Little Britain, which that one definitely has aged like milk. I'll say that one for a fact. Goodness. But yeah, In-Betweeners, Little Britain. What else did I watch when I was younger? If we're talking live TV. I know for a fact that I refuse to be one of those weirdos that would watch like EastEnders and Coronation Street, because that's for people who are just a bit too sad. I watched quite a few cartoons as well. I watched like Ben 10, Samurai Jack. If it wasn't obvious, I was a Cartoon Network kid. What do you mean, kid? Don't make me feel old. I was a child. You are old. Hey, Arlox, hello. Although we don't know how old Aryan is. Aryan could be 1 billion. I used to watch Cory. I feel bad for you. I was also a Cartoon Network kid. Hell yeah, dude! These fucking Nickelodeon children thinking they're a respectable breed. I'm recovering. Hey, I have faith. I have faith. You're curing yourself very slowly. 5 years clean of Cory. Hollyoaks. Wait, is Hollyoaks really that good? Subtract 2 from your age. Oh shit, you're 21? Enough? No, it's shit. Man, no. This is all the more reason why I'm glad that I don't watch these shows as a kid. Because, like, there are things that I watch. Like, because I primarily watched cartoons, and then The In-Betweeners and Little Britain. Which, admittedly, like, they didn't age too well. But I think it's apparent that I watched those as a kid because of the way that I've ended up as an adult. You know? Ah, British individual. Caliber! Welcome in, how are you doing? Oh, for fuck's sake. Electro, get in the fucking ball, you bastard! Always ask everyone around my age since it aired in 2015. No one's fucking seen it. Huh? If they've seen Chirp. What the fuck is Chirp? What is this? Chirp TV show. Mate, that looks shit. Correction, add subtract 3 from your age. Damn, you're old. No way, you're 20, you fucking child. This cartoon is 3 birds, chirp, squawk, and tweet. They used to play pretend in their treehouse. What do I call this rodent? I shall name you. No, I can't be asked to think of a name. There we go. You know what? There we go. There we go. Nice. Yeah. Fucking hated tweet though. Mate, I'm not gonna lie. It just kind of sounds like DuckTales. It sounds a little bit like DuckTales. I mean, I'm 20, but I have spite instead of blood. No, I worry for how much alcohol content there is in my blood. I admittedly am clean, but like, I worry for how much there is from my prior activities. I'm premature, I'm 15. Oh dear. We boo the child, boo, boo, boo. Jeez, fucking imagine. Oh shit! Don't boo the child, fuck off. Oh, Beef, imagine seeing you here. Frickin' youngsters in here. These frickin' youngers. These fucking youngsters, these fucking walking in my bar. Where am I? My maybe. Shit, I have karate. Oh shit. I don't drink, so I don't have the concerns you do. Do I bother going? Do you want to go? All Pokemon Focus Center music is nostalgia pure. Yeah, I mean, I prefer the older music compared to the newer stuff, but then again, I also prefer the older Pokemon Centers compared to the newer ones. Especially in Scarlet and Violet. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, the Scarlet and Violet Pokemon Centers made sense for the world that they were in, kind of, but fucking hell, ew. Pokemon peaked in Gen 5. I would argue, actually. Pokemon Centers in Scarlet and Violet are ass. You're just older, big man. Nah, I'm normal age. I wonder how my heart's doing after the amount of caffeine in my system. That's worrying. But yeah, I mean, I would argue that I wouldn't say it peaked in Gen 5. It definitely went down in X and Y. But with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I would argue that it went up again there. But at the same time, like, I mean, let's be honest, no Pokemon game is without issue. Every single Pokemon game has a problem. I'm not a Pokemon nerd, I don't understand this terminology. Basically, the Pokécenters are where you go to heal your Pokemon. They're like your recovery point, your hospitals and shit like that. But the earlier ones, they at least, you know, they at least looked like a specialized location. They were one of these ones where it was like, hey, you go in and you heal your Pokemon up on the magic table. In Scarlet and Violet, however, they gave me the same vibe as a petrol station. Anyway, Gwyneth Paltrow, go kill this fucking rodent. Gen 5, 7, and 3 are the most consistently good. Oris Platinum and Gold Soul Silver are also good. Yeah, I agree. I do agree with that. I mean, with me, personally, I'd say Oras and Emerald are pretty interchangeable, especially if you're playing them on PC. Since with Oras on PC, you can very easily scale that up and then make it look phenomenal. But Black and White 2 are better than Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Oh, that's fair. I can understand that one. I say X and Y was decent, Sun and Moon was rushed. Ashton Thought Ultrasound Ultraman. I mean, yeah, I can see that one. I'd say 5 and 7 are the best. 5 and 7 are the best 2, but 7 suffers from cutscene hell. Honestly, if they shortened the script of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, I would argue that it is the best game of them all. I've played Sword, but stopped at the water task thingy because I realised it was more than picking the cute ones. It is a bit. However, I do have a soft spot for Sword, purely because of how easy it is to Nuzlocke. I agree asking that. Hang on, let's have a look. I agree I was asking this red hair man. How dare he say that? Uh-oh. But yeah, 5 and 7, I can understand those two being put as the best 2. Personally, Arceus was good because it was something different. I like Arceus because it takes what works in Pokemon already, what was already liked. What did I walk into? I'm being a critical bastard. I'm biased for Black and White because it's the first game I bought myself. Hey, that's fair. What is Nuzlocke or whatever it's about? I'm cooked. I lost my belt. Oh, fuck. But yeah, Nuzlocke is playing the game with a certain set of rules that are self-inflicted, where if your Pokemon faints, you can't use it anymore, and you can only get the first Pokemon that you run into on a route. Think of it as playing the game with permadeath. But yeah, I mean, oh goodness, which, ah goodness, what was I thinking? I mean, I can understand Gen 5 being put on equal sort of level with Gen 7. I can understand that one. Personally, I think I prefer Gen 3 over Gen 5. Personally. Great Locked is... Nah. DA is a cash grab. Scarlet and Violet, best story in years. Game performance, missing features are forgivable. Sword and Shield are kinda just bland. I mean, I will admit, ZA had phenomenal potential. It had really good potential. And the part that is a shame is that the potential was not followed. Because the thing is... what was up?
Let's have some fun this week.
Oh, holla!
Want to take a ride on your disco stick?
Welcome in. But yeah, the thing with ZA, at least compared to other games, or even if we go as far to just compare it to Legends Arceus, Gen 3 was a favorite of a lot of people. Well, I don't know why I didn't like it that much. That's fair. I mean, goodness. I mean, what I think it is, personally, with Gen 3, you got to bear in mind that it has a very solid starter lineup, first and foremost. So it doesn't matter too much with what you go with, because Sceptile, Swampert, and Blaziken are all phenomenal choices. Like, it's the first generation where they really went 3 for 3 with each of their starters. Black and White Shinies with his character cast. Giants fix character cast. I disagree, actually. I'll tell you why I disagree. So, the main writing point when it comes to Black and White is more focused around N and Getsus, while I can't really name any other characters that have anywhere near as close of a set of writing. You know what I mean? They have the best individual characters, I'll agree with that part, absolutely, because look at N, look at Getsus, look at some of the gym leaders, I would argue, have better writing than others, but at the same time, they're very one and done. While with like more of their background characters, like Bianca, for example, or Charon. Actually, no, they're not really background; they're rivals. With Bianca, with Charon, with some of the gym leaders, I don't know. They're very one tone. You know what I mean? At that point. But yeah, I can understand individual characters. Absolutely, I agree with that part. And N objectively has some of the best writing in all of Pokemon. But it's Pokemon, and a lot of their characters are very one-tone. I like this criticism. Yeah. I mean, the thing is it's very easy to fall into, like, you know, what's it called? It's very easy to fall in the idea of, you know, defending your favorite generation or calling something objectively wrong. When it's not. Not entirely. Black and White does have good writing. But the writing shines with individual characters, not with the entirety, you know? When, if I were to look at the entirety... Shit, which generation actually has best writing on its, like, full basis rather than just nitpicking? N reminds me of you. Nah, I'll pick up random rodents from the side of the road and go, oh, you're my friend now. I'm a skedaddle. I don't know. You'll be live after 8, but I might be live. But yeah, take care, Spring. All the best. But yeah, hang on. Oh, goodness. Sorry. Like, there are different points where each thing stands out. You know what I mean? There are points where shit works. Like, Gen 1, for example, yeah, I don't know so much about that one. I didn't grow up with the original generation. With Kanto. See, just... Oh, Getsis! Getsis? Yeah, Getsis was objectively evil, and I think that's cool. Because you do not see a lot of objectively evil characters, at least not nowadays. Because, like, something I really don't like about Pokemon's current writing is... and something I don't like about a lot of writing you get nowadays, is the idea of they're not evil, they're just misunderstood. Like, look at Scarlet and Violet, for example. If I had to order the generations by objective quality, I'd put 5, 7, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 2, 1. Okay. 8 is lowered by BDSP, 9 has 2 games are buggy at launch, 4 has Diamond Pearl but Heart Gold, Soul Silver and Platinum salvages, 6 is held back by X and Y being half finished, great story, empty otherwise. Oh, that's fair. I can understand your ranking. Personally, okay. Ordering generations, I'm trying to think what I would do. I agree on, like, the generation front, but in terms of, like, there's some of the problems that I do have. Kanto's games, where you have red, blue, green, yellow, fire red, leaf green, and then the Let's Go games. The Kanto games are limited by some simple things. The first is either hardware, where, in my opinion, the best way to play Kanto is fire red, leaf green. Because while Let's Go is good, I wouldn't say that it is definitive Pokemon. Because, I mean, come on. If you want to play with those mechanics, you can play not Let's Go, sorry. You can play Pokemon Go. It is a very Pokemon Go inspired game. You also have Let's Go Gen 7, in which they're limited. They just limited the decks. Yeah. I agree with that. Ah, goodness. I do feel like it made no sense for them to fully limit the Pokédex. Since by that point, and I have the same criticism for Fire Red, Leaf Green, but I feel like it's a lot more unforgivable in the Let's Go games. Since in Fire Red, Leaf Green, it at least teases that friendship evolutions exist and stuff like that, where you can get Crobat, for example. But it's available in the post game, so you know, it's a bit iffy. If you could swap Gen 7 and 3, because Let's Go and Gen 7 is acceptable. Yeah, I see that. But yeah, with me personally, oh shit, where was I? I'd swap Gen 3 and 4. I mean, I feel like Gen 3 and 4 are very interchangeable. Because Gen 3 is very good. Gen 4, it has higher highs, but it also has lower lows, if you know what I mean. Like, the lowest low with Diamond, since, like, let's be honest, you kinda need a fire type to play that game, and if you don't pick Infernape, good luck, you gotta play with a fucking horse. Alright, I'll go eat something now. Aha! Yeah, I did. Diamond and Pearl are abysmal in terms of balance, which is why Gen 4 is where it is. That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, I'd say that Gen 4 has lower lows, but at the same time it has higher highs with Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Platinum. You know what I mean? Like, those fucking shine. I'm trying to be back, hopefully you'll be live. Don't worry, I'll still be here. Most likely. Ah, goodness. I only played Platinum. I mean, no, I can't say I blame you. Platinum is a fucking solid title. And honestly, I would not blame you if that was the only Sinnoh experience that you played, because the only ones I can fully recommend is Platinum and Legends Arceus, and that's if you want to even count Hisui as Sinnoh. You know how many fire types Gen 4 has? Like 6? Only 2 are available before the post game, and 1 is the start. Yeah, it is fucking abysmal. Especially when you consider that in Gen 4 and in Diamond and Pearl, you have a fire type Elite Four member. You have a fire type Elite Four member who has 5 Pokemon and only 2 are fire type. It is disgusting, man. You know? I mean, at least they do something to fix that in Platinum. Let's see if will be. Ooh. Very ominous. Platinum at least has Magby and Houndour. Yeah, and those are solid options. I mean, Houndoom. So you have something. Yeah. Like, both of those are significantly better than Ponyta and Rapidash. Houndoom, I mean, come on, like, look at him. Look at him. You got the dark typing. Magmortar. I've used him personally. Phenomenal. Maybe Flareon. Oh yeah, you do get Flareon as well. Shit, you right. But yeah, Flareon I'd argue is around about the same as Ponyta. I would argue for that. Then, if you want a pure fire type, Magmortar. If you want to mix things up a bit, Houndour. But why use Flareon when Leafeon is right there? I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure you get access to Leafeon much earlier than any of the other evolutions. Because the thing is, and something that I despise about most of the Pokemon games, is how you introduce, like, in my opinion, like, this is just me, my favorite of the evolutions is Sylveon. I did quit BDSP. I can't say I blame you, because, like, it has the Grand Underground, which, in concept, phenomenal idea. Phenomenal planning, terrible execution. To introduce us all of these Pokemon that you would not get in the main game otherwise. But, in the same basis, you don't get full access. BDSP, you get access to Gligar, but you can't evolve it until post-game. Yeah, I wanted to have a Dusknoir on my first team, but I couldn't do it because I can't get the fucking cloth. You know what I mean? Like, it's so brilliant idea, but needed to be executed better. It like, as a result, it really held the game back, in my opinion. Really held it back. But yeah, what else do we have? Let me think. Oh, good. But yeah, Platinum as a result. I can't say I'd blame you if you only played Platinum in terms of like mainline Sinnoh, since it is the best one. The only thing that I would argue is like on par would be Legends Arceus itself. Task Force experience share, competitive viable Elite Four. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the competitively viable Elite Four as much. It is a bit harsh, but at the same time, like it's not completely terrible since the teams aren't exactly great. You know what I mean? Like you've got. So, I mean, come on. With the Elite Four isn't the problem. Hmm? Okay. Let's hear you out. The jump from how easy it was prior is. Oh, I see you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. But yeah. The gap in difficulty. That's true. But in the same line, I would argue that because of how modern Pokemon is, and then using their old teams, there are some points where it does kind of make up. Like, easy example, if you have a look at the Pokemon you can get now with Fairy types being introduced, fucking, goodness. As much as I don't want to undermine her character, Cynthia's Garchomp is much less of a threat, since you have much easier access to Fairy types, or you can get an Ice type, where, because of the type of training that you have nowadays, only Gen 5 had difficulty settings. Oh, if only they utilized them correctly, because, mate, something I love about Gen 5, about Black and White 2, this is the only real gripe that I have with it. If you want to play the game in a harder setting, you have to beat the game first, and then you have to have a separate DS, and then you have to transfer, like, your save to register. Oh, yes, you can play hard mode, you've beaten the game, Wingle. But no, you got to make sure that you played the right game in order to access hard mode. Because who knows, if you played White 2, congratulations, you access easy mode! So you can play the game normally to play the game easier. Which makes no sense to me. Ah, goodness me. But yeah, I do not understand why Gen 5 locked difficulty settings. And if there is a Gen 10, which, hang on, what was the Pokemon leak? Because we had like a big old leak thing come out a while ago, showing what Gen 10 would be and all of that good stuff. I played White 2 and hard, but transferring from Black 2. Hell yeah, dude. You're being watched. I found you. Good. You sealed yourself behind this desk. You're sharp. Hell yeah, I am bald man. Winds and Waves. Yeah, Winds and Waves. Was that the one that was based on like the archipelagos or something? Hang on. Let me see, because like I remember some of the leak information, but I don't remember all of it. Pokemon leak plan for next few years. What was it? Leak documents. Describe plans up to 2030. Pokemon Legends EA. Pokemon Winds and Waves Generation 10, codenamed Gaia. Asian-inspired archipelago. It may be the first game developed in a new engine, and improve hardware performance on the new hardware like the Switch. Okay, that sounds promising. I'm not a fan of the DLC mention, but hey-ho. Pokopia, I'm gonna be honest, I do not care for Pokopia. Pokemon Legends Gala makes no sense to me. We've just had Gala, like, what was it, 2019? Like, I don't think that many people are really nostalgic. Indonesian. I mean, that could be cool. Like, can you imagine if you could go around the Southeast Asian archipelago? Like, you could visit Singapore, you could go to Indonesia, you could go to... Hang on, is Polynesia in the same area? Hang on, let me get a map, make sure I'm definitely not just talking out my ass. Because, like, you have this huge landmass, and if you did... And if you were going all out on DLC, where you've got access to, like, if you were just talking about the islands and not like the main landmass, you have Singapore, you have Indonesia, you have Papua New Guinea, the Solomon Islands, the Philippines, Taiwan, if you wanted to go further. And if you wanted to go even further still, if you wanted to go all in with DLC, you've got Australia right there and the 5 states. You have New Zealand, you have Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, Thailand, Laos, Myanmar. Heck, if you went further north, you could just go back to Japan. You could throw in some old regions. Celebi, the original dragon. Yeah, that'd be sick. That would be sick. Most people want a Legends game that is Gen 1 or 2 or Gen 5. That's true. I understand that one. And I agree. So what I feel would be thrown out the window a bit. You know what barely anyone knows? In hard, all gym leaders had extra Pokemon. Shit, wait, did they? I thought it was just they had them a few levels higher. But yeah, something I do hope for at some point is something I would love in a Pokemon game, personally. Yeah, they did. It's like, if I were to make one, I would try going full circle and loop back on what Gen 1 did. Where, if you don't know, like, fun shit. Part of the lore of Mewtwo is that Mew was found in an area, like, which was South America. So, one of the regions that I would go for, that I would see about making, would be one based out off of somewhere in South America. That way, you could introduce Mew not just as a random gift Pokemon, but as something you could go out and catch. In the same sort of realm, like you could have a post-game section similar to the Delta episode. You know what I mean? High levels, new Pokemon, better movesets. Oh, that sounds sick. But yeah, I mean, with the Legend series, I hope that they do go back on what they did with Legends Arceus, because that felt stylized, and honestly, I fucking love the style of that game. Because, like, in a way, in a very strange way, the closest thing I can compare the art style of Legends Arceus 2 would be something like Ghost of Tsushima. Meanwhile, with Legends ZA, I've already played Power World. Maybe they could do something about the Cantonian War, it's Surge's backstory. Wait, wasn't Surge American? Dude, can you imagine can you imagine like a Legends game based in Unify and you've got Surge there? Great way to make difficulty, just accessing it was a pain. Yeah. This is one of the things I do hope for, where, like, if they want to add difficulty, they add difficulty. They don't add a billion hoops. Although, something else that I do hope for is, like, one of my favorite points of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon was the post-game. It wasn't Cantonian, whatever War Surge was in. Imagine if he's really old. If he was in, like, the war from 3,000 years ago. Made it. Phalanx! Hello! How are you? Long time no see, my friend. Our electric check to save his ass, though. True. Oh yeah, something I do hope for is something that they already touched on in Pokemon... which one was it? Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, where they had some of the older teams return. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to know what's going on with Team Rainbow Rocket. You're talking about Rainbow Rocket? Yeah, I want to see where they are. I want to see what they're doing, because they left it on a bit of a cliffhanger, because Giovanni got away. I'm tired. Oh shit, long day at work, my dude? But yeah, Giovanni fucking got away. I want to know where he's gone, because, like, that is quite possibly one of the strongest trainers in the franchise. Seems a bit weird that we don't know where he's gone. You know? Best viewers on. Oh, fuck off. Hold on, wait. What fucking username is that? Heterogeneous Blasphemerpy. What a bollocks username. He sure did get away. Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like, where's he fucking gone? All edgy and schemy. Yeah, and I mean, then again, it's Game Freak. They haven't been able to make a decently running Pokemon game in yonks. But if they utilize it properly, they could really showcase like the full scale of a return to Team Rainbow Rocket, you know? Meanwhile, Hardcore Soul Silver. Yeah, nah, hide and hold. Hide and hold. Scarlet and Violet was written well, but was cheesy. I'm not a massive fan of most of the writing. Where the big gripe that I have is making the villains, making Team Star just misunderstood. Since they were bullied kids. Well, like, it's something I like about the older games is how you are justified in taking on like Team Rocket or Team Aqua, Team Magma. Like, you are morally justified to take these people on. Are you really in the right to fight Team Star? Because bear in mind, these were just bullied kids that were standing up for themselves. You know? Like, why was Lysander the last real villain? They tried redeeming everyone in Gen 7 and Gen 8 is foolishness. I mean, this is probably going to be a bit of a take. With Team Star, I felt like the villain. Exactly! Like, dude, these kids were bullied. And now we're just showing up, just basically taking a shit on their campsites. They might be trying to pull away from giant world-ending stakes. I mean, I could understand and that, because they can be done well. I mean, look at the first games. Look at Giovanni. The dude wasn't a world-ending threat, but fuck was he intimidating. Because he was a mob boss. He was the Thomas Shelby before Thomas Shelby. You ever do the Steam Star Classroom content? Fuck no, I didn't even do the DLC! I'll be honest, I played through Scarlet and Violet. I did the Titan stuff. I did the gyms. You helped them reintegrate with school and actually be friends with them. Fuck you know. Why? Although, one thing I do like about Scarlet and Violet, one thing I will give them credit for, is that they show a little bit more of the Elite Four than any other game. Because, like, in almost every other game, the Elite Four basically do fuck all. They don't do anything. They provide very little reason for you to really give a shit. Where, like, the first game, for example, you don't see anything of the Elite Four. In the second one, you see Lance, and that's it. In the third one, you see Steven. I mean, there's Lint, I guess. Oh, fucking Flint. I'm glad you mentioned him, because fuck do I have gripes. Flint shows up to support his friend who gave a power outage to an entire city. He's an asshole! The Elite Four just sit in the league and wait. Yeah, what the fuck do they do? Aside from Flint, who just visits one location. Like, where the fuck were they when Cynthia rocked up to fight Giratina? You know? Gen 5 is a good... closest thing into a villain Scarlet and Violet has is the dead professor. Yeah! Like, and that's something I'm not a fan of, because... Ah, goodness. Just for comparison, every other game, or most other games, at least do something to build up to this big threat that you go on to fight, you know? Grimsley just shows up, one of the other, this was Battle Frontier member. Ugh. Like, and this is something that I do like about, and I'll give some praise to Sun and Moon as well. Like with Sun and Moon, for example, they at least introduce the, what about the butthurt gym leader you have to quarrel with to get your back? Oh, fuck. Are you talking about Johto? Matt, I fucking, honestly, there are two gym leaders in Johto I can't stand, that being Claire and Whitney. They're fun fights, don't get me wrong, but the fact that both of which whine when everybody else is just like, oh hey, you fought well, here's the badge, you know? While you have Whitney, who genuinely throws a temper tantrum and cries, you have to talk, take a step back. One of the gym trainers walks up and says, oh, don't worry about this, she always gets like this. Meaning this is a common issue. You go back and then goes, sniffle, oh, I'm sorry, here you go. And then you get to Claire, who goes, no, you can't have beaten me. Meet me at the Cave of Dragons. And then you have to go through a whole thing and then go through a questionnaire. It's stupid. I love the Professor fight in Ultra Sun Ultraman. That was cool. Something that, like, with what I liked about Ultra Sun Ultra Moon, not only was the Elite, like, the Elite Four was all people that you knew. You'd seen them all before, you know? Like, you had two of the Kahunas, people that you'd fought already, and then you get, like, a rematch with them. One of them, actually, you know what? No, I'd take part of that back with Sun and Moon, because there's that, that flying type trainer. Scarlet Leaf Green makes Lorelei exist more, doesn't it? Barely. I mean, like, you run into Lorelei, I think, once. I am planning to get Legend ZA. Okay, I have got Legend ZA. It's okay, like, if you like, it's fun, but I would not recommend it. If that makes sense. Like, personally, I was expecting better. No, you do get to meet that golf player girl, Elite Four member, taking her out hill. Shit, you right. I mean, you get to meet her, but the point that I'm trying to make is that with her, you just kind of run into her, which is more than other Elite Four players. But compared to all the other ones, where you have two Kahunas, you fought them already. These are characters you've battled. You're getting a rematch. And then the other one is Acerola, isn't it? Acerola, who was the ghost member? The ghost trial thing? Who, again, not only have you done the trial, you've battled them. You know this person, you know what they do, and they're coming back at you with a better team. And then you go to the champion fight, which is the professor, the person who set you on this journey. It's a full circle. The only thing, like, don't get me wrong, I think that's really fucking cool. I love the full circle idea. Acerola, and they swap out one of the Kahuna guys for the Steel guy. I mean, I'm not a massive fan, but at least with the Steel guy, hang on, was he present during the Electric trial? I'm watching MJTV play it. Seems fun to me. I know it won't last forever though. I mean, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. I've enjoyed the game as just like the fun kind of thing. Why do I imagine Britain is the next stupid project? Full run through all the Pokemon games, Gen 1 up to today, but the trying to fulfill the Pokedex.
Shit! He knows! He's catching up! He knows what I'm doing! Jesus.
Wait, I've been going through the games as we speak. Went through Fire Red months ago. We went through Fire Red a few months ago. We beat Soul Silver like 2 weeks back. And now we're on to Emerald. We're on Gen 3. Yes, he was. And he's friends with the professor. Yeah, having fun with the bad game is fine, but the objective quality is just bad. Yeah. No, I mean every game. Oh. I might do. Who knows? Maybe someday. Oh, goodness. But yeah. Gold, silver, red, green, yellow. Jesus, I don't know if I could go that far. Get them all. I mean, I don't think you need to play every single game to get every single Pokemon. Hang on. Are there any games you can miss? Also, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon had this awesome boss fight in the Ultra Dimension. Yeah! You should play Pokemon Reborn. Pokemon Reborn. Let me actually search that one up. I've not heard of that. Pokemon Reborn. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. You can choose a game for each. Reborn Wikia. Here it is. Found it. Written by Amethyst. Is this a... Oh, it's made in RPG Maker. Oh, that's sick. Hell yeah, dude. Because, like, the closest that I've played would be, like, ROM hacks. Like, have you ever heard of Pokemon Dark Rising? Like, the closest that I think I've played would be Pokemon Dark Rising. And that was years ago by now. Dukes. It would be fun to do that. It would be fun, but I worry it would get a bit repetitive. Since I know that not all Pokemon games have these massive differences like they do now. Like with Red, Blue, and Green, or Red, Blue, and Yellow, or at least with Red and Blue, I know the only real difference is some version exclusives. While with some later games, there are much wider objective differences, like you've got with Sword and Shield, where two of the gym leaders are different. Or with... what was it? Is there any real differences between Scarlet and Violet? Other than the Paradox Pokemon. Raven Joe, what do you say about Reborn? It looks interesting. I had a look into it and it said that it's made in RPG Maker. Which, that on its own, sounds really promising to me. Because the last, what was it? This last Pokemon like fan project I've ever played was Dark Rising, and that was ages ago now. The only difference between Brit and Oak is with Ash's mom. I'm trying to hook up with any other character, thank you. Reborn team have 2 other projects on their site. Ooh, that sounds cool. But yeah, I mean, it's made using RPG Maker instead of like some plug and copy engine for Pokemon games. And that I think is interesting, because like, you can do quite a lot with RPG Maker. I've seen some of the stuff that people have done. Sword and Shield had version-exclusive gym leaders. They did! And I think that's kind of cool. But in terms of, like, actual games with enough differences between them, I'm pretty sure Sword and Shield are the only ones that have, like, massive, massive differences. Since they've got the different gym leaders, the... different gym leaders and the different rival for the... what's it called? For the Isle of Armor DLC. First pass goes to tweak difficulties or randomizers, different starters, etc. You know what? Now you mention it. Now that you've said that, you have reminded me of something. Something I want to do again at some point is... oh, what was it? Pokemon Infinite Fusion. If I can find that again. Main difference of Sword and Shield is one gets a sword and one gets a shield. No, wait, really? Oh yeah, hang on. Sorry, lads. Do give me a minute or two. I'll be right back, lads. Ah, right. Let's get back into things, shall we? Hang on, let's have a look. Black and White and Black City and White Forest. I played Infinite Fusion. Infinite Fusion, make sure you download from the Discord. I've sent you the link to save you the trouble. Thanks so much, man. Hell yeah. But yeah, I do want to get back into Infinite Fusion because I started playing it about a year ago or something. And I never finished it because, if I remember correctly, something went down within the servers or something. And the original sprites were no longer accessible. Which was a shame. It was a massive shame at the time. But yeah, one of the big qualms I have with Pokemon, I feel like I'm always going to end up having, if I'm going to be completely honest, is that Pokemon is, I mean, it's the most valuable IP on Earth. There is no denying that. It's worth more than Mickey Mouse. It's worth more than Batman. You know, it is this massively, massively valuable franchise. And yet it is never utilized to its full potential. I'm gonna head out and get some rest. Fair play to you, Chiani. All the best. Make sure to rest well, okay? But yeah. I do feel that Pokemon is underutilized massively. And as a result, because like, if a Pokemon game was made properly, if it was made well, we could 100% be getting Pokemon games that are Game of the Year candidates. 100%. I mean, look at, like, easiest example, look at Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy VII Remake was nominated for Game of the Year in the year it came out. And that's not even the full game. It's not even complete. Because that's a remake. A remake of a game that came out in 1986. And it's not even the full remade game. It is a third of the game. If Pokemon put in anywhere near as much effort, mate, you can 100% bet that be getting more Game of the Year nominations. Or maybe even win Game of the Year. You know what I mean? Like, because they have some of the best designed creatures in all of games, from an objective standpoint. Like, think about it. How many people know what Pikachu is? You know, how many people know Charizard, or Mewtwo, or Gengar? Ah, goodness. And yet they're not yet. Oh, goodness. Yeah, bear in mind, this was Pokemon in 2005. When, look at Final Fantasy in 2005, or... Shit, did Fable? Like... Well, Elder Scrolls, another example. Elder Scrolls 4, the original, not the remake. Oblivion came out in, was it 2006? I don't know. I just feel like they could be doing a hell of a lot more for a massive franchise. You know? It deserves a little bit better treatment. Wait, do I have any... Shit, I don't have any better potions than this. Okay, come on. on, pushing up. Come on. God, I'm gonna get locked in a loop at this rate. Miss. Oh. Sensational. Okay. Alright, adopted. If you can just keep growing your evasion rate, then we might have a win here. Okay, we're doing good. Oh. Hang on. Let's get one more. Oh no, is that gonna kill? Fuck's sake. Alright, know what? I've got a better idea. Let's go into Durgs. Stun Spore. Don't kill Durgs. Don't kill Durgs. Okay. Leech Seed. Oh, for fuck's sake, of course it doesn't affect him. Hang on. Have you got anything that'll affect... Oh, for fuck's sake! Griff Potro! Alright, Mudslap. Okay, lowers accuracy. Nice. This is the game plan. This is what we gotta do. Alright, you can take one more of those, I think. Okay, good. Alright, if we can just keep this mudslide thing rolling, we'll be alright, we'll be good. Northern accuracy. Yes! There we go. 3 more and then we'll be absolutely fine. There's nothing that Groval will be able to do. Shit. Fuck. Oh, for fuck's sake. How did it kill the... Oh, wait, it got a higher roll. Yes, it did. Alright, it's paralyzed. Its accuracy is lower. Do I have anything that I can do? We have any... We don't have any revives, do we? No, we don't. Of course not. What would be my best move? Hang on. Would it be Headbutt or would it be Iron Claw? Let me have a look here. It would be Iron Claw. Okay, help. Relying on you here, mate. Come on. One more. One more and help stun it. Yes! Oh, get in there. Get in there, mate. Slugma. I don't really have anything for Slugma. Wait, what type are you? Steel. This could be dicey. Let me go into name. I have a fraction of an idea of what to do here. Alright, Thunderwave. Paralyzed, nice. Leer. How many of these can we land off? Okay, 1. 2. And then... plan is... just keep doing these. 1 more. Okay. Defense is looking very low. And then... okay, name's asleep. That's fine. I want to see how many layers I can land off. I don't think this Slugman has that many moves by the looks of it. Either that or paralysis is really... okay, you do have moves. Okay. Can I get another layer? No, no other layers. Okay. That's fine. I think we've got as many as we need. So this is very bad on paper, but this is fine. I have an idea. I have a plan. We're going to help. We use Headbutt. And that finishes. There we go. Better than I expected. No, it's all help. It's all help. You're busy training, so haven't you? You deserve a reward. Ah, hell yeah. Okay. Okay, that's Night and Finder. Try it out if there's a night that's not visible. Okay. Alright, so 3 of my Pokemon are dead, but let me use this dead one to teleport. Because that's ethical. Probably. It's probably legal somewhere. Okay, let's see, what are we working with? I say that like I don't already know what Pokemon are on my team. Okay, I think one of my guys are like 3 levels away from evolving, if I'm not mistaken. I think Durgs is getting pretty close. Fuck. We have one of you. It's off. Oh, for fuck's sake, again? Big bastard hint! Oh, it's the same one! It is literally the same guy from 2 seconds ago. Can't be asked, this bastard. Fuck off. Yeah, let's fight this guy. I swear to God, if you have a level 13 female Electrike, I'm gonna end up strangling someone. 2 Pokemon. Aaron, okay. That's not an Electrike. This is promising. Let's see, let me swap into Durgs. Let me swap into Durgs. Because that, I think, can handle it on its own. Okay, we're fine. We're in the clear. Mega Drain. Will it resist, or will it be very effective? Well, not the most effective thing we could be using. Okay, in hindsight, the smartest move would probably have been to go into Guanapatra. But it is what it is. We do what we do. Okay, Stun Sport. And we've already we've got this guy. This is fine. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, absorb. Come on. Already almost there. We're done. We've won. That's a win. That's a win against Aaron. Okay. Nice. Electronic. Okay. I think I can stay in pretty safely. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's a level 13. You've literally just grabbed the one that I ran away from. You dickhead. It's the same guy. Wait, can I stun spore him? Oh my God, we can. Durgs, you little legend. Okay, Mega Drain. And we've won. There's not really much that Electric can do here. Electric is paralyzed. Am I paralyzed? Yes, we're both paralyzed, but here's the difference. You have more than one status going on. And you're fucked. Easy. Being cool isn't enough to win. Oh, oh hi, Amy. Who the fuck are you? Get off. But hang on, what was that thing that I was given? What was it? The item finder. Register. See what that does. Did it actually do anything? It doesn't make it easy, does it? No, I'm deselecting that fucking thing. Fuck. Okay, that's a puzzle. That's... Do I have any repels? Repel, we have one. Okay, use. Then run between these two.
Yes, you Pokemon, one look, please. I'm in for 5, carry me behind.
Who the fuck are these two? Electro and Guitarist. Okay. Electro and Lombre. Alright, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Hang on, let's try and take out Lombre first. Because that, I think, is the biggest threat on the board. Okay, that is doing a very good job. Nice. Who were you hitting? You went straight for name? Okay. To each their own, I guess. Liam. Metal Claw, fuck him up. Oh. One down. Very nice. Okay. Okay, Nuzleaf, that... Is that a bigger threat, or...? I mean, it's not very high level. Growth. Ooh, dear, that could be bad. Metal Claw. Shit, name... Oh, of course, he fucking paralyzed. Okay, okay. And that should finish him off, right? Okay, now for the easy part. Just doing it one-on-one. Easy. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, last one. Voltor. Okay. Okay, tackle. Metal Claw. Finish him off. Come on, finish him off. Name, of course, fucking power. Help, come on. God, we're doing so well. Come on. This fight could have been finished by now. Oh, good. Now it is paralyzed. Oh, come, help. Oh, my God. Thank God. There we go. I probably could have swapped out and then made this a hell of a lot easier. Am I collecting? Okay. Off, please. Okay, let me run. I'm out of here. Oh, fuck off. I have foreseen your intentions. I cannot possibly lose. You're a psychist. I fell off cycling road. I'll get over my embarrassment by battling you. But what if you lose? Don't you embarrass yourself again? Also, why are you barefoot? Abra and Magnum Mike. That is a interesting lineup. Okay, Leia, Metal Claw. Let's get rid of Abra first. It should be the easiest one to take out. Is that... what? Special defense actually found... oh, fuck. They're both paralyzed. This is not going to go well. One. Nice. One down already. Now I'm gonna have to swap out. It's going to Palter up. And Durix. Magnet pull. Oh, of course, it's steel type. Metal Claw. Hang on, let's try Mud. Wait! Mudshot would kill it. Hell yeah! Because it's got magnet pull. And if it has magnet pull, it doesn't have levitate. Which means ground type moves can hit, which do 4 times damage. Learn Raw? Fuck off of you learning Raw. Absolutely not. Failed to prophesize my own demise. Oops, I ended up losing. Now you've embarrassed yourself again, love. Okay, let's go. Elixir. Nice. Look, one likes to go down that cycling road. But that's for somebody who has a bicycle. I do not. Okay, X speed. Nice, nice. Look, know what? Looking back here, the change with Marvel City between the original and the remake is surprising, all things considered. Because, like, in the remake, in Aurus, Marvel's huge. It's like, goodness. It's like a mall instead of a city. While here, like, I mean, it's traditional Pokemon. Game corner! Gambling! How do I get money? How do I get... Wait, there's roulette? I think the young lady next door. Oh yeah, gambling. Young lady next door, they said. This isn't next door. That's not right. Hang on. Is it you? Check out TV told me had a brand new shows. TV is just so. I'm just gonna ignore that. Also, I'm pretty sure that'd be a crime nowadays, putting people on TV without consent. So where's the dude with the bridal cycle? Gone. Where did he say we could get the coin case? Have I not read this properly? In the bin. Need a coin case. Young lady next door. Okay. Are you the young lady next door? Yes, give me a doll. Oh, hell yeah, Mudkip. Hang on. Young lady next door. But whereabouts next door? This is a very strange town. Are you next door? Well, I don't think you're the young lady. Rock Smash guy. Well, you... I wonder why you're called the Rock Smash guy. Okay. Let's get up. And, okay, so it's not you. That's not it, that's Rydal Cycles. So where's the... We checked every house already. Where to get coin case? Emerald. Trading Harbor Mail. Trading Harbor Mail. Yellow house next to the game corner. This one? Is it here? You? Harbor Mail. So if I go here, then can I buy Harbor Mail? Wait, I've got to go down to Slateport. Okay, you know what? Let's put in some effort. Okay. Get a bicycle. You. Okay, right on. Running shoes, awfully filthy, you come over far away. No? Is that right? Then I guess you have no need for any of my bike. Yes, I've come here from far. Definitely, 100%. Give me the bike. Give me the Mark bike, the Acro bike. I'd rather have the... I'll take the Acro bike, actually. I think that one's a bit funnier. It's a silly bike. We take the bike, which is... There you are. Register. Now we're just kind of... Now, admittedly, it's not the fastest bike, but here's a funny thing. What's this? Huh? I'm a cyclist. I mean, it's technically cycling. Like, it's stupid, but oh no, it's funny. It's It's a very silly little thing that you can just kind of do. Fuck. Man, I should have kept hopping. If I kept hopping, I wouldn't have fallen into that trap. Right, athlete Jacob. Fuck off. You're kidding, right? Oh, 6? Really? Okay, Volt Orb off. Alright, nearly there. Charge. You're not charging a smart, are you? You're gonna charge in power. All for nothing. Okay, level 16. Nice, you're starting to catch up. And hang on, let me swap into Gwyneth Paltrow. Okay, Mud Shot? Okay, easy. Oh, and Barrique's failed. Nah, you failed. Fuck off. Okay. Alright, there we go. We're good. Okay. Go down. So then we take the slate port, go into the mart. Talk to you. Get the... Where is it? Where's the mail? There you are, Harbour Mail. That's apparently what we need. And then we're gonna do something fucking smart. Pokemon adopted teleport. And that'll just take us back to Marvel City. Because that's the last Pokemon Center we went to. Found a bike could be easy to get Slateport for some shopping and I want to buy Harbour Mail at Slateport. Well, guess what? Have this. Yeah, I did. Okay. Let me think. Let me go to the game corner, see what that has to offer. Because I have faith that there's going to be something decent. Awful game corner, we're looking for coins. It's 1,000. We could only get 1,000 coins. What are these TMs? Ice Beam. Ooh, that'd be good. Ice Beam is very good. What are you? Thunderbolt. Oh, want to get it. It's teasing me. Okay, what are you? Double Team. Double Team is pretty fucking good. Double Team has been saving my ass. Psychic. Oh! Oh, you hurt me. You hurt me. Goodness. Okay, what are you then? Flamethrower. I don't think I'm gonna have anything that's gonna be able to use Flamethrower. Okay, I don't really care for those, but I do care for the moves. Those are phenomenal moves. I'll definitely be coming back here later. I might do some... I might try the slots in there in my spare time. But, oh no, not yet. 'Cause I feel like if I go there now, I'm gonna be there for weeks. Okay. This girl's face scares me. Senior and Junior, Anna and Meg. Okay, Zigzagoon and Maki. That's nothing we can't handle. This is fine. Okay, Thunderwave. Go into Adopted. I should probably swap my Pokemon around, because Help is getting much stronger, though doesn't it feel scary? His Help does not evolve until level... shit, what level is it? 32, if I remember correctly. So we're going to be stuck with the little guy for a while now. Okay, Confusion. Finish him off in one. In one! Beautiful! Beautiful work. Okay, Zigzagoon, paralyzed. Tackle. Confusion. In one. In one. Nice. Ooh. Okay. Can't take this line down, you'll come back, won't you? Not really. Probably not. Okay, let's see, what do we got? I want to move you there, because Durg is about 3 levels from evolving. Oh, hello. Listen, can I get you to battle the Pokemon I'm raising? No, fuck off. God, you have a weird hat. Or are you Santa Claus? Whismer. Okay. We can fight that easy enough. I wish Name would learn an electric tech move though. It's like, you know, level 16. It's getting on quite a bit. And it's not got anything that's like spectacular. At least not yet. Because like, I mean, let's have a look at what else we have. We've got Durgs with Mega Drain, which is pretty good. We've got... hang on. Durgs with Mega Drain, Adopted with Confusion, Help with Metal Claw, and Gonna Powder with basically anything that it has on hand at the moment. Oh no, just kind of wish that... I mean, it'll probably grow. It'll grow enough. Especially if I get that Thunderbolt. Because that is going to be sensational. If I can get that to work. But for now, Name's just a little guy. He's a little doggy. Okay. Tackle. Come on, keep going. You can do this. Ooh, one more. One more. Nice. Luciana. Okay. Now be a... Do you just have a bunch of dogs? Whisk's a breeder. Oh, I get it. It's a dog breeder. Oh, yeah. Hold on, Dirks. Although Dirk's leveling up, okay. Leech Seed. Okay. And up. Oh, hell, you're already healed up. Absorb. It's not going to survive to the end of this move. Because the health's going to get sapped back and it's going to take it into the red. And then the poison's going to finish him off. Got it. I'm too good. I'm too good. Halo. Fuck if you so... Okay. Alright, let's finish this little guy off. Okay, tackle. Is that focus energy or bulk up? Alright, come on, Taylor. Come on. Shit. Nice. Okay, come on. Come on, get me, keep it moving. Oh, for fuck's sake. Name! Okay. Dirks, you can finish him off. Should be able to at least finish it off. Mega Drain. On. Mega Drain for the finisher. Nice. Bit pitiful that Dirks was the one getting the critical hit, but hey ho, it is what it is. Makuhita. Alright, swap into Adopted for that one. Okay. Fusion, finish him off in 1. Nice. Raise yours superbly. I'm just too good. Gonna redouble. Oh. Stop asking for my fucking number! Oh, fuck off! I do my triathlon trick. I don't get. Fuck off! Fuck off! Go away! Never mind. Hello. Wait, don't do it. What the f? Get those here? I don't know that. Okay, Go to Paltrow. Go to Paltrow. Water gun. Nice. Finish him 1. Alright, fuck off. Yeah, fuck off. I don't want your fucking number. Okay, that hurts you with rotation. And we're free! What the fuck is here? Winds blow, volcanic ash, never blows in this direction. That is delicious. Why are you eating the air? Wanda's house. Huh? Hang on a second. Pokenav. Owen map. We don't actually have to be here. I can just go back. I purely went here just for the sake of being here. Fuck's sake. Okay. Would you like to race your Pokemon? Yes, fucking please. Okay. Restore Pokemon to full health. Nice. Get out of the way. Let's go. What do we have up here? Route 111. Actually, wait. This could be a decent training spot. Why do there have double battles available? You come from Morville, you should be full of energy. That's not how it works. You're as famished as my army, there's no room for pity. You do you, buddy. Shroomish and Numo. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna swap my Pokemon around actually. Thunder Wave on Shroomish. Dirgs, I want to bring in Gwyneth Paltrow. And through Gwyneth Paltrow, we can very quickly take care of Numal. And then once that's all good and done, actually, on second thought, maybe I should get Numal, not Numal, Shroomish out the way first. Hang on. Tackle, you. Mud Shot, you. Fuck, that was pitiful. This is not going well. Hang on, let me do regular tackles then. Come on. Okay, come on, come on. I should probably accelerate the frame rate. Flexible, nice, okay. Okay, good, keep going. God, for fuck's sake. Oh no, no! That's gonna undo my progress. For fuck's sake! I didn't want that happening. I'll be honest, I did not want that. What? Oh, export, of course. Okay, finish it. Gwyneth Paltrow, come on. Nice. Okay, good. Good, good, good. What are you gonna, come on. Then that should finish you off in one. Lovely. Okay. Easy enough, easy enough. Well, not really easy, but you get the idea. Okay. Then double battle these two. Okay. Ooh, I've got an idea for this. I'm going to swap name for Adopted. And then the Sandshrew should be able to handle with just Dirks. Look, I'm not going to lie, it feels weird with Rosalia being in this game, if I'm going to be honest. Because, like, I've never really pictured Rosalia as a Gen 3 Pokemon. I mean, I get it. It is Gen 3. But, like, considering that Rosalia doesn't get any of the stuff that makes her, like, as cool of a Pokemon as she is nowadays until Gen 4, Rosalia feels like a very strange Pokemon to have, you know? Especially when, because, like, Bidoof doesn't exist in this game, and nor does Roserade. So you're just kind of stuck with Rosalia. Quick attack, okay. Come on. Learn an electric type move. Okay, come on. In one, maybe. Okay, that's not terrible. We can finish him in the next go. Not this one, but when adopted next gets to do a hit. There we go. Okay. Okay. Easy. Did you gotta go look at my Pokemon? There's too much excitement. Fuck off. Alright, what? Huh? Yes. Okay. Now, Wally is right there, but he's going to be piss easy to fight. Since, if I'm not mistaken, he still only has rots. Uncle, please. I want to challenge the gym to see how much... And please, now hold on, Wally. Since you started living with this Pokemon, you've been stronger, but I don't... Is Wally asthmatic? Or something? Yeah, I swear they do a lot to defend Wally or something. Or does Wally have, like, some sort of disease? It's never confirmed in the games. It's widely believed that Wally has a respiratory illness. Okay. Illness, lack of clean air quality, which health. Described as frail and sickly. Ah. Feel bad for beating this guy up. Name, you're an electric type. For fuck's sake, come on. Ay. Okay, Rose. No. Oh god. This is gonna get really annoying really fast, isn't it? Okay, good Potro. Okay, mud shot. Nice. Easy. I lost. Yeah. I'll go back to Verdant Turf. Thank you for being a stuff, isn't it? It's not just have them, but about. There's no way to beat down on yourself. Why? What keeps you from stronger and stronger? Feel bad for Wally. I genuinely feel bad for him, if I'm gonna be honest. Oh, fuck off, glasses guy. Why is he... Oh, okay. But yeah, I do feel bad for him, because, like, it's hinted at in the games that he has some sort of respiratory condition. Like asthma or something like that. And he's doing what he can. He wants to live his dream, you know? Oh shit, Mint Mochi, hello. Everything okay? Yeah, I do feel bad for the little guy. Okay, see how this goes. Yep, just chilling. Ah, yeah, dude. My charm and my Pokemon's moves, you'll be shocked. My electric soul, it'll shatter your dreams whole. Whoa, yeah. This isn't how Twitch streamers sound, is it? I pray that we are not this objectively cringe. Please tell me we don't actually sound like that. Meditite and Electrike. What the fuck are you doing with an Electrike? Goodness me. But yeah. Goodness, how's chilling? Is everything okay on your end, though, Mint? Or Mochi, or whatever I'm supposed to call you nowadays. If you don't tell me, I'll just start calling you Dave. But yeah, are you okay? Are you okay, Mochi? Huh?
Hello.
Hang on. Confusion. We finish off Meditate in one go. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay, I might have to set both Gwyneth Paltrow and Adopted on Meditate. Yeah, okay, just a bit hungry. Oh, shit. Were you able to get any sort of, what's it called for your food stamp situation? Nope, I have to wait until December. Fuck. I mean, that's not too far away, at least, is it? I mean, we've still... that's about a month and a bit. It's October, about to be November. Yeah, it's only a month and a bit away. It's, you know, it's at least in sight, you know? Time is not far. Could sell some bad drawings to get things. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Hang on, do you have like a VGen page or a card or something? I worry that we've been through this conversation before and that we've... No, sadly. Ah, okay. Okay. Something and okay. I want to. I mean, wait. What sort of setup would you need to do to get one up and running and working? It's like what's preventing you from being where you are now to where you want to be, like, I don't know, next week or in the next 2 weeks? I think a VGen code. Okay. Alright. Then we just gotta figure out how to get you one of those, right? Or am I just looking at this in a really simplistic manner? Oh, no, I have to get a lot of money to get verified on there. Ah, okay. Hang on. Let me see if I can... Let me see what's going on. Let me have a look. Let me do some Google. How to... Yes. VGen... No, not vegan. VGen, code. For artists. Artist invite code. Which you can get Let's see. Missions made easy. All human artists plus welcome. Okay. Free to get started, 5% service fee. Okay. Let's see. You can get a VGN code by asking a verified friend, participating in VGN events or contests, or by applying through weekly social media posts like on X and Instagram. Okay. I'm picking up what it's putting down. I think I get it. Doesn't sound too hard to do. Or at least, like, not... doesn't look impossible. I suppose would be the right phrasing nowadays, I don't know. I'm not good at drawing. Ah, okay. Hang on. What could you do then? So you could look into vocal work or something like that, you know? You could do vocal work, you could do like some subtitle writing nowadays. There's no shortage of options. Hang on, not mud shot. Water gun. Could make a game like I always wanted to. Ooh. Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Hang on. What sort of manners to make it would you use? Are you gonna use like? I'm assuming either Unreal or Unity engine, right? Yep. Okay. Which one are you thinking? Because I know that both of them... Hang on, is Unity free? Is Unity still free, or has that changed? Because I know Unreal Engine's free to use. Oh, one of them is free because I don't have money. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Unreal Engine is still free. Plus, it's not too hard to code in there. Or at least it wasn't in my experience, because when I was in university, I fucking adored Unreal Engine 4. Fucking adored that. Unreal Engine 5's good, but it's still a bit too new for my taste. As a result, I don't know what I'm doing with it too well. But yeah, hang on, terribly sorry. Do give me a minute or two, I'll be right back. Alright. Let's get back into things, shall we? But yeah, I had a thing, and one recommendation I do have that could work. It might be a bit more of a short-term thing than a long-term, but if I remember correctly, there are people that do make a decent amount of money through some certain Roblox games. And admittedly, while I personally don't play Roblox and, you know, that sort of thing isn't really for me, if that's what ends up working for you, all the more to you, mates, you know? I don't play Roblox. That's fair, but you gotta admit, there are people that do. Yeah, it's just one of those suggestions, you know? It's like, if you're making a game in Unreal Engine, which is what I'd recommend, since, you know, free to use, all that good stuff. And okay, making a game there takes a little bit more effort compared to Roblox, considering what I've seen between the two. But the skill ceiling and like the quality of what you can make in Unreal Engine is a lot higher. Know what I mean? Plus, with Roblox, considering there's already like a huge player base on there, it's one of those things where it's like, there's already a solid... I think some you have to pay money just to use some items in there. True. I think that's true in both Unreal and in... Might be true in Roblox, I'm not sure. But it's one of those things where it's like... Oh, goodness. So if you want, I can point you towards a couple of free assets that you can use in Unreal, if that's what you're planning to do. Like, I think one of them was called Infinity Blade, which was at the time like some free stuff that you could just use and import assets into like your Unreal projects. Let me move my camera a little bit. I just realised that it was coming a bit out of view. Nice. So Unreal is free until you hit 1 million, then it's what? Wait, 1 million? 1 million? 1 million what? 1 million purchases? 1 million hours? $1 million. I mean, I'm pretty sure once you make $1 million, I'm pretty sure you won't need a normal job. You know? It's like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Like, I understand Unreal being one of those things where if you're making a project, it's more often than not going to be like a hobby or like something you do in your spare time. But the minute you start making millions from one game, especially if you're like making these games fairly quickly and on your own, where the only person getting what happens before then all goes to you, I'd probably tell you to fucking quit your job and just pursue that, because that is a huge amount of money. Especially for considering that anything before that $1 million all goes to you. Just bear in mind, that would mean that if you release a game and it makes $5, that's your $5. If you release a game and it makes $15, that's your $15. If you release a game and it makes $100,000, that's still your $100,000. It's not $1 million yet. It's gonna be a horror game. Oh, okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. But yeah, let me think. Only issue I can really think of would be where you'd launch it, because like, there's the Steam marketplace that I'd recommend. Or if you launch it on Steam, admittedly, you do have to share a bit of the funds. Not the funds, sorry. A bit of the revenue. But Steam have the best revenue split out of any online games platform. Since with them, the revenue they ask for is 30%. Which that ain't too bad. All things considered. Hang on. Let me have a look at how much do Epic Games actually ask for? How much does Unreal Engine cost? Okay, so the way that it works, by the looks of it, would you play if it's a demo? Absolutely! Hell yeah, I would. But yeah, the way that it looks, by the looks of it, is that if you were to release it, if you were to use Unreal Engine and release your game on Steam, you wouldn't have to worry about Unreal Engine until it crosses that 1 million mark. Once it crosses that 1 million mark, that's your money. That's still yours, technically speaking. You only have to start paying Epic Games once it goes over that and anything that comes after, where it's a 5% royalty fee. So in the case of, I don't know, you make 2 million, you have to pay them 50 grand. In the same basis, you have something similar with Steam, where any of the sales ends up being 30% split. You get 70%, Steam get 30. So again, if you somehow manage to make 2 million, 600,000 goes to Steam. So in the end, that means that out of all the money that the game makes, in the case of if it makes $2 million, that would be 650,000 that goes to Steam and Epic Games, and 1.35 million that stays in your pocket. Which, personally, that ain't too bad. That's not bad. No. Not really, no. Not when you really, take a good look into it. I mean, I know that there are, like... It gets a bit harder when you try and port it to other consoles as well, though. Like, let me have a think. And it gets a little bit more stingy. Like, I know that with Nintendo, for example, despite them arguably having the biggest console base at the moment... For fuck's sake, Gwyneth! Stop! Stop hitting yourself, you useless bastard! You fucking... Oh, it's just gonna be me working on this game. Yeah, I get that. Fuck's it. Gwyneth, I swear to fuck, if you... Gwyneth! Oh, for fuck's sake, Gwyneth. Okay, Dirks. Gwyneth, you were doing so fucking well. So well. Fucking hit him! Come on! Alright, Dirks, there you go. Well done. Keep going. Come on. Come on. Leech Seed. Never mind, Dirks is dead. Okay, at least it's paralyzed. Adopted. Rest in peace to them. I mean, it's not... I'm not sad, but it's more so that this fight would have been so much easier if Gwyneth Paltrow didn't hit himself in confusion so many times. Because we had 2 shots to take this guy out, to take out main Etrick. 2 shots that could have hit. Could have had a very good chance at hitting. And we only really would have needed those 2 shots. You know? But they didn't land. And without that, it's become significantly harder because we don't really have any other characters that can do exactly the right level of damage that we need. You know? As a result, names down. Okay. But yeah, in terms of the game production, if you know what you're doing with the... what's it called? If you know how to manage your assets and stuff like that, and if you know how to market it, you'll be fine. But yeah, if you do end up releasing a demo, let me know, I'll play it. Yeah, let's try that one more time. Giving up my plans to convert the city I have, so I'll put my time into making Dorcha. God, you're a dick. I didn't make the game before, I forgot what game it is. Oh! Oh, hell yeah! You've made some before? Wait, did you ever publish it, or...? I think it's when I was young. Oh, shit. Early developer. Mudsport. There is no point in you using Mudsport. Okay, Electrike. Can we take you out? Fuck off. Alright, that's 2. You can do it. Hey, we got this. This will be fine. This is where I'm a bit worried, because I remember that this Magneton has a move called Supersonic, yeah, there it is. It doesn't always hit, but it always confuses if it lands. And we've secured clear passage. We'll be fine. We got this. This is going to be easy now. So much easier because of the fact that we can actually get through and just attack. Like, okay, attack Rose. That's fine. But oh, for fuck's sake! Land. That is all we need you to do. Just land a hit. Okay, nice. One more and we'll be fine. Speed for... Oh, for fuck's sake, of course, got a berry. Okay, come on. One more, maybe? Oh, there we go. Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean from earlier on? When I said that the confusion is what really threw us off. Like, if not for that, we probably would have got it first try. Hey. Can use Rock Smash outside of battle. Oh, hell yeah. I hate when they use that. Yeah, it's annoying. It doesn't make it impossible, but it makes it a lot more annoying to do. Especially this early when we don't have access to like revives and all that shit. Okay, move Gwyneth, swap with name, and then I want to keep Durgs at the second slot, so that if we do any double battles, Durgs will get experience and then eventually evolve, since that is not far now. Fuck are you? Trainer Hill, Andrew. What the fuck is Trainer Hill? I just realized it might get game every pop off. I'm gonna realize if my game ever pops off, my famous YouTuber stream. God damn, you're still alive? Oh yeah, I mean this isn't reality times. I mean, 2 hours isn't that long on Twitch. Anyways, I'm back from karate. Welcome back, my dude. Oh yeah, I mean, like, oh dear, it's one of the things that feels weird because, like, I remember back on, oh God, I'm gonna sound like some back in my day, fucking geezer. Oh no, I should have thought you Shockwave. Fuck. 2 hours in reality would have set you a world record because, like, the longest stream that I've ever done on reality was like 4 hours. And that was when I was doing like other shit and all that good stuff. That is the longest I've ever done. Meanwhile, on here, there's points where I've done 6-hour streams just doing Dark Souls. There's been points when I've done an 8-hour stream. There was a point last year where I did a whole fucking 12-hour stream. And that's nothing, because there's people that stream for much longer in one sitting. Like, oh god. Like, how long was Iron Mouse's subathon from, what was it, last year? Immediately open Twitch as soon as I left karate. Kinda needing to cheer up if I'm honest. Oh shit, what happened? Everything okay? What's wrong? Fill us in. Who we shit talking? Pouring wine so we can hear the tea. Like that one wine aunt who talks shit about everybody. Wait, did you find your belt? Actually. Yeah, well, I found a pretty strong trainer. Oh, fuck off.
Oh my goodness, aren't you young? You must be quite a trainer if you beat my husband. It's my turn.
Okay.
Why do you have 2 whales?
Or is that... Okay, we can do that one. That's fine. Adopted? I don't know, so I feel dizzy, iron deficiency in it. But I sat it out and felt anxious because people talking about me. I think it was, don't be like spring, no, it just got to my head. That's why karate is more about focusing on yourself rather than on others, isn't it? They must be doing a pretty shit job if that's the only thing they can focus on. You know? Oh no, because normally I'm the example one. Oh, is that because you're epic? Like, I'm usually one of the best. Dude, people have off days, it's fine. You know what I mean?
People have days when they're not doing their best, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know? And today I was really slacking. So it feels like everything I've worked up for was just gone down the drain. I mean, it wasn't a test day, was it? It's not one of those days where you're going through the examinations to see if you're getting a promotion for a new belt, right? No, not grading. So have you really chucked everything down the drain? I mean, because you weren't being examined for a new belt. You've not been chucked down a grade. You've not lost anything in terms of status. You know? Not really, but this is what overthinking gets you. True. But like, nothing is really lost. You know? Like, you're still fine in terms of your position. Unless the teachers decided,
You know what? You sat out for 5 minutes. Nah, you're going back to you're going back to yellow belt.
wait, what the fuck is the first belt? Is it yellow? Because back when I was a kid, it was like, the first belt was either, was it yellow or red? It was one of the two. Don't remember off the top of my head.
Six.
It was meant to be a 10 minutes of that, but shit ended up getting worse. I only spent about half an hour doing karate stuff. I'd sit rest. Start on white at my club. Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's not like they've seen you sit out, and then it's just been a case of, oh, you sat out and only did half an hour of karate today? White belt. Give back yours. You have dishonored the name of Benjamin Karate, the inventor of karate. Just as you've dishonored his grandson, Jimothy Tamati. Shit, that's not right. Fuck. Oh dear, I'm gonna get smacked up for saying that one. Oh god. No, yeah, fuck it. Jimothy Tamati, the distant relative of Benjamin Karate, the current CEO of Karate Incorporated. Yeah, no, but the guy who runs the club wants me to take it over when I reach black belt. Hey, wait, what? Hold on, wait, what the f- wait, what? That's quite the honor, if that's real. I jump. Oh, for fuck's sake, adopted, you dead. Oh, that's made life a bit harder. Like, he's always talking about me and how I'm going to run the place. I mean, is that what you want to do? You know, do you want to be Sensei Spring? Sensei Spring. Sensei Spring lasagna every day as fuck virtual tuber. Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. Fair play. Fair play then. Only thing that I remember though, you know, is like, is black belt the last one? Because something I remember was, I don't know if the rules are different in... I don't know if the rules have changed, or if the rules are different across different martial arts, but I remember one teacher of mine, that's it, who did Taekwondo, And he was black belt 5th Dan. Dan? Our club's a bit different since we're freestyle karate instead of setsa. Oh, okay. But yeah, when this teacher was going off to get his different dans for Taekwondo, there came a point where he couldn't just go to his regular teacher anymore. And he would have to go off to, if I remember correctly, it was this place in Wales that he would have to go for. Like, he'd have to go off to this spot over in Wales. And he'd have to do his... I don't remember how long he said it was. Like, it was pretty lengthy of a martial arts thing. And if he made a single mistake, he wouldn't be able to promote. He wouldn't go up to the next dan. And it is quite the... what's it called? It's quite the bit of pressure, thinking, oh shit, if I get something wrong, mate... Hey, I don't get to come back for about 3 months. And I hope that is it. It is a bit easier in karate. Or at least it's a bit more accessible for you. Since... goodness, I don't think I could imagine thinking, alright, I want to go to the next dan up, so where am I going? Another country. Let me LMI's... fuck up. Grading is nowhere near as strict, but to be fair, it's a lot of pressure. It sounds like a lot of pressure. I mean, how many people are actually 12th Dan, actually? Let me have a look. I'm interested. How many people are 12th Dan karate? There is no universally recognized... what? Oh, 10th Dan. Hang on. How many people are 10th Dan? There is no single definitive number for how many people hold the 10th Dan in karate. It varies significantly by style and organization. Yeah, but how many are? Such as Uichiryu, who may have a dozen or 2 living 10th Dans. Others have very few or award the rank posthumously. Right, but how many are there? Many serious karate schools only award up to 5th Dan Godan, leaving grades 6 to 10 for national and international federation. That makes sense. I understand that. Okay. 10th Dan requires decades of training and service. Yeah, makes sense. Fair enough. Only 5 living people hold 10th Dan in judo. And only 35 people worldwide have been promoted to the rank since the inception. Well, goddamn. End up in tier is thinking I didn't deserve my belt. Not so much more. Like, I'm always comparing myself to others and how much better I could be. I mean, I understand putting pressure on yourself, but it's like you're already being recognized for what you can do. So it's just one of those things where my thought process is, you're already recognized for doing well. You've been doing well consistently, and you're just having one day where you're having a little bit of a problem. You know, everyone has their off days. I mean, do you think Jackie Chan would be recording every single day? Do you think Bruce Lee was locked in every single day? Oh shit, that's why I'm not finding them. They're not here. I don't live on this route. I'm an idiot. Oh, fuck off. Okay, don't do it. I really should have taught him a bloody shockwave move. My thought process is normally do my best, and if it's not good enough, tell them to fuck off. But I really do care for karate and want to go far with it. Oh, I can understand that. I can respect it. Ah, goodness. Hang on. How far are you to actually, in terms of like the different belts? Because if I remember correctly, there was like, I think there was 9 different belts at like when I did karate. So when at second blue, being told always to run the place, expect my mind to work a little differently. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, is that the place I was at originally? I don't remember them ever awarding any black belts. At least not the one I went to. Maybe because the guy wasn't able to like go that far. I don't know. Since at the karate place I used to go when I was like really young, I think the highest belt or the highest honor that we could get was like brown and black, which was like the one before black at that time. So our club goes white, yellow, orange, first green, second green, first blue, second blue, purple, brown, black. Okay. Purple and black work a little. Brown and wait, purple and brown work a little different, or brown and black work a little different? Purple and brown. Okay. You stick with them for multiple gradings. Okay. So you keep purple and brown for multiple gradings. So I'm guessing it's like one of those things where you have to have both purple and brown until you get to black or something. Basically to confirm, yep, I'm a qualifier. I'm cool, innit? But yeah, purple next. Ooh, dude's really fucking moving up in the world. Absolutely cooked. No, I think you got this. I have faith. I think you can do it. And if you don't, I owe someone a lot of money. For legal reasons, that is a joke. I'm not betting on somebody's prowess in martial arts. Oh, low-key feels like I'm skipping belts. Hey, it just means that you're moving through belts quickly. Okay, we can handle that. That's fine. Bet on my karate skill. Yeah. Hang on. Can I? Do I have anything to heal? Yes. Nice. Okay, give me that. Hope you didn't bet a lot. I bet the $2 bill, and that's enough for me. Goodness me. But still, it's impressive to hear about how far you've actually come in karate. Holy fuck, when did I get 8k points? Were you lurking or something? $8,429! Whoa! I swear you were boasting about having 2,000 and something before. Oh, hell yeah, Dirks. Okay, adopted leveling up as well. Nice. So, Dirks, if I'm not mistaken, should be evolving soon. Rosalia. Okay. Okay, come on. Nice. Okay, Confusion on Rosalia. Mega Drain on Electrike. That should hopefully finish Rosalia off in one move. Oh yeah. Metopia got a dragon friend. Oh yeah! Wait, that's the dragon that you will have fought already, haven't you? Dominic the dragon. It's like that one donkey. Diggity ding. Is Dominic the donkey. Oh yeah, I remember Dominic the Dragon. I remember him. Goodness me. Ah, dear. They're a different type of dragon vibe though, if I'm gonna be honest. At least compared to like other series and shit like that. Also, ooh, go on. My team is all matchy-matchy. Are they all in macho armor? Mark Punch. Ooh, okay. We'll have Heart Fiend clothes. Oh no. No, because there is no macho lab gear. Oh, that's boring. Okay, heal up. Alright. Fuck. No, no, no. Fuck off. Okay. Oh, yeah, we're pretty big instead. Hang on. Is the heart stuff after the macho stuff, or am I mistaken? Mistakeless. No! Fuck. Fuck's sake. Magnemite. Ooh, I've got something to do with you now. Something other than the starter Pokemon. Dukes. Mark Punch, okay. No, actually. No. I'll tell you the team that pretty pink up. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Thank you. Hang on. Oh, God, don't. Oh my God, this is the most annoying part. There's like that confusion hit is gonna do more damage to me than that entire thing is. However, hang on. The stuff that I'm gonna get through at this point in the game is just gonna be like filler and grinding and shit. So I'll do that in spare time, and I think I'll call things to a close here. But nonetheless, though, thanks so much for everyone who has actually come in today. Over the next couple of days, I will warn in advance. I'm gonna be house sitting and all of that. So there may be some changes in signal and stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully everything goes alright. And it has been an absolute pleasure streaming. Let's see who I can go ahead and raid into. Who is currently online? Let's have a look. I will raid. Actually, you know what? Phoenix has been streaming for the entire day, and I think we should torment him by telling him that it's time to have a drink. Like, it's been an absolute pleasure having you all over, though, lads. Take care now. Bye bye.